So today we have another chit chat, get ready with me, shadow and schmooze kind of video. Went with a neutral kind of eye and obviously a little more intense lip. I've been sick for like the last 4 days, so whenever you finally do your makeup after you're sick, I feel like I just need to put everything on my face and like go crazy. Does that happen to anyone else? Still a little bit stuffy and a little out of it, so pre-warning. In my last NYX unboxing video, which you can watch right here and it'll open a new window, I mentioned the NYX Invincible Full Coverage Foundation and you guys wanted to see a first impressions video on this. I did use this in this video instead because I kind of like swatched it on my face and it was way too dark for my skin, so you'll see how I ended up wearing it. But we made it work. I've been really trying to switch it up lately with the stuff that I use because I feel like I tend to use like the same 10 products every single day. So I used a lot of different things in this video that I usually don't reach for. So that's exciting. What else? I have a shit ton of brand new makeup that I've been waiting to try for you guys on camera, which is in this pile over here. So be expecting some more get ready with me videos. I like how I just said how I have so much makeup, and literally after I film this I'm gonna go to Fred Meyer and see if they have any new limited edition stuff. Makeup addict right here. So if you want to see me get ready and we can talk and you can see how I did this look, then just keep watching. Whoa, the hair is looking cray. Okay. I think I'm going to use the new NYX Invincible Fullest Coverage Foundation. I didn't want to do a first impressions on this alone because I do have to mix it in with the Manic Panic Dream Tone because it is way too dark for my skin. Typical, the lightest shade isn't light enough. So I'm just going to put a couple pumps of this. This just helps to lighten any foundation that you have. Whole other video on lightening your foundations. The consistency of this is super creamy. Super creamy. I should have told you this before. I've already primed my face with the Murad Pore and Line Minimizing Hydrator, which is a sample that I got from Sephora. It feels like very cooling on the skin, almost like a gel. The scent was out of this world horrible. I don't know. Couldn't really deal with the scent. So I'm just gonna blend this out with my Morphe Brushes Kabuki brush. So the coverage is pretty good. I feel like at least mixed in with the Dream Tone, it's like a medium coverage. Definitely kind of a satin finish to it. It's not completely matte. It was a little difficult to blend out. It kind of feels more like a gel, if that makes sense, than a cream or a liquid foundation. It is pretty thick, hence why they probably have it in a squeeze tube rather than, you know, like a liquid foundation bottle. So then I'm going to use a different concealer than what I usually show in videos. This is the Revlon Age-Defying Targeted Dark Spot Concealer. The lightest shade is too dark for my skin, so what I've been doing is just putting a little bit on the back of my hand and then mixing in like a super tiny pump of the Dream Tone in with it just to lighten it up. And then just mix it on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to put this under my eyes in the areas where I usually like to highlight my face. I'm going to put a little bit more under my nose just to cover up this freaking random zit. I haven't worn makeup in like 3 days since I've been sick, so I don't even know where this thing came from. To set my under eye concealer, like always, I'm using my Physicians Formula correcting powder. It's light enough and it makes my concealer not crease. So for the rest of my face, I ordered this off of Hot Look and I've been really liking it. It's the Laura Geller Powder Balance and Brighten Foundation in Porcelain. Actually light enough for my skin, which is rare. Not only that, but it gives you this gorgeous kind of like natural glow. I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, I guess you'll see it in a second. I didn't really want to like this stuff because it is kind of pricey. Guess I'm going to be repurchasing this now. The brush I like to use to apply it is my Real Techniques blush brush, which I've never used for blush in my life. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but it just kind of gives the effect of not really wearing a powder. It looks much more natural than my powders usually tend to set on my face. Then for blush, guys, I'm switching it up. You know I'm all about my Wet n Wild blush in Pearlescent Pink, but I think we're going to switch it up and use my MAC blush in Seen to Be Seen. This was part of one of the limited edition collections. I got this from work. I don't know. You could probably find this on eBay or something like that. I love the glow that this gives. I feel like this with the Laura Geller powder is just like perfection. Gotta spray my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Really addicted to this stuff. Can't live without it. I'm gonna put on my brows and then I'll be right back. If you want to see how I do my brows, I have a whole other routine which will be linked down below so you can check that out. Got the brows on. I've already primed my eyes with the Hard Candy eyeshadow primer. Love this stuff. I think we're just gonna go simple with the eyes and use the Naked 3 palette because I want to kind of do like a crazy purple lip. That's what happens when you don't do makeup for like 4 days. Things get crazy. So I'm gonna go in with Nooner from the Naked 3 palette, and this is my favorite shade in the palette. It's like this dark, warm kind of taupe color. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not talking while I'm actually doing my makeup, editing these chit chat get ready with me videos takes me literally 4 hours because I have to go through like 50 minutes of footage. So I figure if I don't talk while I'm actually applying the makeup, then we can like speed up this whole process, make everyone's lives a little bit easier. Whoa, hair about to go in my eyeball. I'm gonna take Nooner and just blend that on the bottom lash line. Maybe I should like not put the palette right in front of the camera. What the heck is almost in my eyeball? Got it. Then I'm going to take Strange on my finger and just put that all over the lid. This is just like a matte kind of cream color. Then going in with my Physicians Formula Shimmer Brick. Love this stuff. I mentioned this in a few videos. I'm just going to use the lightest shade in here, and it's the shimmery white color. This is perfect for your inner corner. Give you that little inner corner highlight, you know. This stuff you can use on your face as well. It's like a face and eye kind of little contraption thing. Okay, so then for liner, I'm going to be using my Milani Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner, and then also my Physicians Formula one if I can find it. My Physicians Formula Eye Booster. I like to use this as like the baseline just because it's easier, and then this creates a really nice wing. It is really hard to do eyeliner when you're wearing knuckle rings. Quite challenging. I hope the fan isn't too loud, but I literally think I might pass out if it's not on. There you go. Literally, this thing makes it so easy to do a wing. I feel like you just have to know how to draw a triangle and then you can do a wing. I'm going to go back in with the Naked 3 palette, and I'm using, I don't even know, what am I using? Maybe Factory or Dark Side, which I use. I'm going with Factory on just a liner brush and run this on the outer third of my bottom lash line. So I have new things to report in the mascara department. I know in every video I rave about the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and I still love this, still my #1 go-to mascara. However, I have a newfound appreciation for the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express mascara. I think I didn't like it before because you really have to get a hang of the curved brush, but once you figure it out, this stuff is amazing. I still like to use my MAC Prep and Prime underneath the Falsies, so I'm going to apply these and then I'll be right back. I have my mascara on. Love this stuff. Comment down below if you guys want a video on how to apply the Falsies mascara, because I posted a picture on Instagram and I think a couple other people initially didn't like it, but I think it's just, I really just think it's how you apply it makes a huge difference. Anyways, what are we doing? So I think we're gonna go for a purple ombre lip. The two products I'm going to be using are the Palladio Herbal Lip Liner. Don't exactly know what makes this herbal. This is in the shade Blackberry. You can get this from Sally Beauty. I actually really like this. It's a retractable liner. This goes really well with MAC's Rebel lipstick. The bright purple shade, I'm using Pretty Zombie Cosmetics 3 Witches liquid lipstick. Love this stuff. It is amazing. Super pigmented, creamy formula, dries matte. I think I mentioned this in a favorites video. So once we have it lined like this, I'm going to go in with the purple color. Can we just look at this freaking color? How beautiful is this? I'm just going to let that dry, and then I think I'm going to darken it up with like a black in the corners. That's what they're called. Now I'm going to go in with Black Cat by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics, and because these have a doe foot applicator, it's a little, there we go, it's a little tricky to get in small areas, so I'm just going to take this on a like concealer lip brush, and I'm just going to put this in the corners of my lip. Alright, there we go. Purple black lip. So if you like this video and you like chit chat, get ready with me, shadow and schmooze kind of videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know. Comment down below with any products that you guys want me to use in my next one. I think that's all I had to say. I'm gonna go watch Lost because I'm an addict. Yes, I'm watching that show like 5 years later. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. Crap, I forgot to use all of that stuff. Next video.